credit up, credit cleanse. Time to live your life the way that you really want. Credit cleanse. There ain't nothing you can't do. Make it happen. We got a passion on seeing all your dreams come true. Hey, people said that she wouldn't. On the business, nah, she couldn't. Entrepreneur, doing it all. And still a mother, she really a boss. Thankful to God, they cannot stop the blessings. She really knows what her worth is. Building up generational wealth. Breaking out generational curses.
Turn that back.
Credit cleanse. Change your life and build your credit up. Credit cleanse. Time to live your life the way that you really want. Credit cleanse. There ain't nothing you can't do. Make it happen. We got a passion on seeing all your dreams come true. Hey, people said that she wouldn't. On the business, nah, she couldn't. Entrepreneur, doing it all. And still a mother, she really a boss. Thankful to God, they cannot stop the blessings. She really knows what her worth is. Building up generational wealth. Breaking out generational curses.
Hey, all right. How's everybody doing today? Hey, oh, thank you. Yes, I had a member of Credit Cleanse made that hook for me, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna always play it. So, like I said, how's everybody doing? Y'all know what I like to see. If you haven't already, please go ahead, tag, share. Get the people in here. Let them know that your girl is live. All right. And while y'all are doing that, I'm also going to be doing the same thing because y'all know you will see me go back and forth. So if this is your first time, please don't let it be your last time. But I do stream in multiple platforms, right? So I'm on IG tonight. I'm on YouTube tonight. I'm on Facebook tonight on my personal and business page. All right. Hello. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing when it comes to my pages. Just gonna make sure I'm sharing as well. I can't tell y'all to tag and share if I'm not doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So let me do it as well. All right. Hey. Okay. Y'all are on here. IG. Let's see here. And I'm just sharing. All right. And also, let me check my other page. Just make sure I'm live on there as well. And then I'm going to get started. Okay. All right. So I am your girl, Kyra. I am the CEO of Credit Cleanse, an award-winning credit counseling service out here in these business credit and personal credit streets. All right. Your girl has also been on numerous outlets. Okay. So I'm also in these social media streets, as well as I have been on the radio. I have been in the newspaper. I have won Best in Central Texas multiple years. Okay. I have also won Top Business Service. I have won Best Business in Connecticut. Woo. I'm also an author with a book on Amazon. That book is called Stop Paying Their Mortgage and Start Paying Your Own. I know that's a long title, so all you have to do is simply type Credit Cleanse. That's credit with a K, cleanse with a K, and that book will pull up. All right. I have had the pleasure of now helping over 150 entrepreneurs reach six figures in their business strictly using OPM, aka the bank's dollars. All right. I've also had the pleasure of now helping 8 members achieve 7 figures in their business using OPM. And I have had the pleasure of helping myself, okay, accumulate, my words twisted tonight, accumulate over $1 million in business credit. All right. This does not include lines of credit. This does not include loans of anything like that, or even the grants I've achieved. All right. This is strictly just business credit, like in credit cards. Okay. So I know a little something. All right. But it wouldn't be right if I didn't get on here and make sure y'all understand it so y'all can get out here and get to winning as well in your business. Okay. Like I said, if this is your first time, please don't let it be your last time. And if you haven't already, y'all go ahead. Y'all know what to do. Tag, 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 share, share, share. Get the people in here. All right. Do, do. And go ahead. If y'all can hear me, y'all ready to get started, go ahead and put that one in the chat. 11111. Let me know that you are able to hear me, and you are ready to get it in. All right. One thing about me, I love for y'all to be actively engaged. All right. The more active y'all are, hey, Curtis, and more engaged y'all are, the more sauce, the more gems I give. If there's no engagement whatsoever, y'all know what I do? I turn this bad boy off. Because at the end of the day, my one-on-one members, they winning in these streets. Your girl is out here winning in these streets. But I want to make sure everybody is out here winning and y'all are getting the correct information, because there's a lot of misinformation over here on the social media streets, right? So that's why I come on here. But like I said, if there's no engagement whatsoever, I shut this bad boy off. IG, thank y'all. Y'all are definitely putting the one. Y'all make sure y'all share, share, share. For some reason, I am not able to see that many comments or anything on Facebook right now. So I don't know what's going on. It might be my system, but I see y'all in here. I can't see the reactions that y'all are giving. All right. So let's get started. Tonight, I am sharing. Hold on. 5 reasons you're denied funding in these business credit streets. All right. There is not going to be any fluff involved. So if you are sensitive, you might as well get up off of here right now. All right. Because if you're one of those and you are not out here getting approved for business credit, business funding, you definitely need this. But I'm not going to sugarcoat anything tonight. All right. Period. Point blank. End of discussion. All right. So let's get started. Go ahead and I'm going to do it a little different. Go ahead and put an A in the chat. A. Let me know that you are ready. Put an A in the chat. Put an A in the chat. A. Plus, this is also letting me know how long the lag is. All right. So put an A in the chat. And I'm going to try to get on here to see if I'm able to see y'all comments. Because like I said, I cannot see any comments or anything when it comes to Facebook. Okay, there y'all go. I'm just not seeing anything. Okay, thank y'all for the A's. Remember, tag, 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 share, share, share. Get the people in here. All right, so first things first is unrealistic expectations. All right, we're going to start with like the nitty gritty. Okay, unrealistic expectations. What I mean by that is, let's say all you did was get an LLC, and now you feel you should be getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit when you ain't did nothing else. You just went and got your LLC. Why do we feel that way? I know on social media they is telling you, oh, go get your LLC and now you'll be able to get approved for this, and the third. It takes a little bit more than that. And also, let me say this while I'm on this topic right now with the unrealistic expectations. All right. Some of y'all on here think that just because you got your LLC, just because you've been making money in your business, and I'm talking about millions, okay, you feel like you should be getting approved at any bank that you go to. Sorry to bust your bubble, right? But right now, I know you see what kind of state the economy is in, right? The banks want to make sure that you are really going to be in there and that you're not just going to get the money and run off. So you need to be establishing a relationship with the banks, okay? So just because you made millions, just because you made thousands in your business, right, does not automatically mean that you're going to get out here and get approved from these banks. It takes a little bit more than that. And yes, I am going to tell y'all what y'all need to do to make sure you are in a good place. And why I'm saying this, why am I deciding to do this? Is because, guys, I have worked with a few people that have made millions and they cannot get approved anywhere, right? But instead of letting somebody do the work or whatever, they just still want to go at it and get denied. Okay, that's why I'm doing this. All right. I need y'all to understand the math got to be mathing before these people give you any type of funds. Okay. So do not step in here and do not have unrealistic expectations. That's one. All right. The next thing first is just because you've made millions, like I said, does not mean that they're automatically going to give you anything. The first thing you have to do is make sure your structure is together, right? I always say this all the time. If you are in a high risk industry, your business name should not say, hey, I'm high risk. Why would you have on there Cindy's Credit Repair? Why would you have on there Tom's Construction? All right. Trucking in the name. Real estate investing or real estate, period. Why do you have that in your name? Those are all high risk industry. Restaurant, right? So what you need to do is make sure that you have a generic name. ABC Consolidated, ABC Enterprise. You see how just by having that name, it could mean anything, right? You do not have to put exactly what your industry is in your business name. That right there is flagging a lot of y'all. And that is the reason that you are getting denied out here, okay? Because these lenders are looking at it and they're like, oh, that's too risky right now. We're going to hold off. We're going to wait. Stop doing it, okay? I done told y'all time and again. I told y'all I was not sugarcoating tonight. Get that out your name. Make sure it's generic. If you need to go change your name, do that, or create another LLC and have that be your holding company, okay? And you put the construction or whatever up underneath that, right? Next, I done told y'all time again to get you a professional email. I know it's people out here that tell you you do not have to have a professional email. Are you making millions? If you're not, and you're showing that your business is profitable, making millions, then you need to go and take the time and get a professional email. What I mean by that is quit looking tacky. I should not see on there danspa@gmail.com. No, that is tacky. No at Gmail, no at Hotmail, no at Yahoo, none of that. I need you to take the time and go ahead and get you a professional email, meaning it's going to be info@danspa.com, .net, .org. You see what I'm saying? It's professional. What we're going to do is when you walk into these banks and you're asking them to give you funding, when you're asking them to give you a high limit credit card or a line of credit or anything like that, you want to be looking like, oh, I do this. You don't want to go in there and be like, yeah, I just started yesterday. Or, oh, I started a company, but I really don't know what I'm doing. No, look professional, right? We're going in there, we stepping like these Fortune 500 companies. We just, all right. All right. So next, let's do B. B, 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 B. Put a B in the chat. B, B, B. Y'all get it? So do not. I just told you your name, your industry, right? Now we're moving on. Put a B in the chat. B, 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 B. Let me see them B's. Oh, it's a nasty lag over here on IG. All right. Okay, I see them B's. IG, I need some B's coming in. Y'all know how I do. Let me see some B's coming in. If you can get on here, get this sauce, you can participate and put a B in the chat. All right. So we can move on. All right. Hey, Vince with Amy. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Francine. All right. Okay, I see a B. B, 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 B. IG, y'all, I'm this close to turning it off because I don't see no B's in the chat. Y'all in here, y'all listening, but where them B's at? Mm, 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 mm. All right. Y'all got 2 seconds for somebody else to put a B in the chat. No B in the chat. I will be anybody that's on IG that wants this sauce, move over to YouTube, move over to Facebook because I'm gonna be getting off of IG because I don't see no type of bees coming across my comment screen. I see okay, I see one person that's then put a B. I'm serious. If you want this information, hey, you gotta do a little something. All right. The next thing is there is a method to any type of madness, okay? To my madness. Let me say that. So, what I mean by that, why are you limiting yourself? Like you come in or you're saying, "Hey, I don't want no lines of credit. I don't want no credit cards. I don't want no loans." What do you want? Right? But when you are building up in the build, we're going to take what we can get and we're going to multiply it and then we're going to go after it. All right. The easiest thing to get on the business side is credit cards, guys. So do not downplay those credit cards, especially if you have the right one. Now, every credit card is not created equally. What I mean by that is I'm not one to tell you to go get a Capital One Spark card. Why? Because Capital One Spark shows up on the personal and the business side. Y'all know the type of plays that I like to run is run it up, pay it down, run it up again, and let's go get a credit limit increase. You cannot do that with that Capital One Spark because if you run it up too much, it affects your personal side. Anytime that you go over 30% on the personal side and it reports, it's going to tank your score, right? So what you have to do is remember, oh man, I got to get this down by this certain time. So some of the plays that I run, if it's a true business credit card, guess what? It's not going to do that. All right, because on the business side, they care about you making payments on time. They do not care so much about you running it up, okay? As long as you are making your payments on time. So that's another thing. Just going out there, feel like you just getting approved for any and everything. Oh, I'm apply for this. I'm apply for this. And you don't even need it. It makes no sense to me. All right. And that's why some of you are getting denied because y'all going out here applying for any and everything, running up them hard inquiries. And guess what? Then they're denying you because they're like, bruh, you got too much going on right now. You looking thirsty in these streets. Calm down, get what you need, and go. All right. This is a big one. This is a really, really big one, guys. A lot of y'all just talk too damn much. Yeah, I said it. You talk too much. All right. So I done told you to go into this certain type of bank, right? And I done told you to start up your business checking account or savings account with them. Also apply for the credit card while you are there, right? But while you over here talking to the underwriter, because if you're going in there talking to the relationship manager, right? They're the ones that also have a say in what you're gonna get approved for. All right. Or they can slip in like notations like, hey, I feel like da 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 da. Right. But if you going in there, your company, I done told you to set it up. It say ABC Consolidated, so it don't even scream that it's a high risk industry, right? And you have on there that is the next code is consulting, right? So you are consulting, okay? Then you go in there and talk about how you about to get whatever they give you, or you telling them like, yeah, I'm about to run it up. I'm trying to get into real estate. I'm gonna get some of these properties right here, and I'm trying to fix and flip them and whoop 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 whoop. You just told them that you was about to do some stuff that doesn't is not what your business is talking about at this time. So now they start asking even more questions. And before you know it, you didn't talk yourself out of getting 100,000, 30,000. I don't care if it was 10,000. You didn't talk yourself out of that because you went in there just talking too dang much. Go in there, you answer the questions that they ask. What does your business do? You let them know, right? But that don't mean say everything else that you got going on. What are we doing here? And I have seen it time and time again. Like some of this stuff, y'all probably like, why is she telling me this? You don't understand. I see this all the time, and I'm seeing why y'all are getting denied. All right. Also, another really big thing while we on this is y'all, when y'all fill out the application, and I have done this before in the beginning, y'all aren't putting enough and y'all doing too much. All right. So first off, and I hope y'all are taking note of this. Hey, Chastity, the first thing first is when you filling out any type of credit funding information when it pertains to your business, right? You should be putting an actual title. Owner is not gonna cut it. All right. By you putting owner on there, that means you're the person that's taking all the risk, right? You want to put an actual position, an actual title, meaning CEO, CFO, COO, president, general manager. You just want to have you an actual title. Okay. The next thing that I'm noticing that y'all aren't doing when y'all put on the filling out the application to get a credit card or anything, some of the time y'all need to make sure you are reading what they are asking. If it says projected income for your business, what do you project that your business is going to make by the end of the year, or whatever the time frame that they are asking? Not what you are making just right then and there. Do that make sense? It's your projected income based on what you got going on right now. By the end of what is it going to be? Okay. Another thing that y'all are not doing when you fill out your credit card application is now when they ask for your personal information, and sometimes they'll also ask for your personal income, right? Is it asking for household income, or is it asking for just your income? Read. Okay, guys, that's something we have to do in business. You have to always be reading. Not just, oh, I felt, you know what I'm saying? Looking at a few words and then making up as you go. No, read it. If it's asking for the household income, that means everyone in your house. If you got a dog that goes to shows and they winning some household income, all right? So make sure y'all are putting that. Why am I telling you of this when it comes to the application? Some of y'all are getting approved for $2,000 and $3,000 when you should have gotten approved for $30,000, $40,000. But because you didn't read exactly what it was asking and you basically downplayed yourself, they're giving you lower than what you should have gotten. Okay? You have to read. All right. Next, you said Equifax won't remove. I haven't said anything about inquiries, and Equifax will remove any inquiries that's not attached to an open account. Definitely do this on the daily. You send them a letter, you let them know the inquiries that's not attached to any open accounts on your personal side, and they will delete them. All right. So, the next reason that I am seeing that y'all are getting denied is because y'all are too lazy to make sure your structure is together before you get out here and apply for things. You feel like you are above anybody else and you can just skip a lot of steps and go get approved. What I mean by that is the first ones that I told y'all when it came to like how your industry is looked at, what you got as your next code, making sure it's not high risk, right? Also, making sure you got a professional email, phone number, all of that, right? But really, what I'm also talking about is just because you got your LLC, guys, go and create. Right now, they are wanting to see social media presence. It's crazy, right? But we are in a time where some of the lenders are asking, hey, do you have a social media presence? And that's because there's so many people out here that are creating LLCs and aren't doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get all this funding, not trying to pay it back, all this other stuff, fraudulent type of stuff that they're wanting to make sure, okay, is this in their eyes a legitimate like built business? So make sure you have social media presence, right? Make sure if you don't have a website, at least you have like a link tree or something that goes to wherever you want it to go, right? And on whether it's a website or like a link tree that you have on there, at least how they can get in contact with you or your business, how what your business is about, what does your business do, and just like I said, all the contact information, your phone number, email, the business address. They want to see all of that on there. Okay, so please make sure that you have all of that together, right? Make sure when it comes to business credit that you are business funding, you honestly want to make sure your business is a LLC or a corporation. All right. If you just have a DBA, meaning that you went like to the courthouse or whatever, and they formed, put on there that you're doing business as a DBA, right? Then you are not truly a business, okay? Sorry to tell you. You're doing business, but you're not truly a business, all right? Everything is still on you. So when you apply for something, if you just have a DBA, it goes onto your personal side. The reason for having a business is to separate the two. The business should be its own person, basically. It has its articles of incorporation or certificate of formation. It has its own EIN, right, which is like the social security number for the business, same as the DUNS number, that is the social security number for the business, right? It should function on its own for the most part. All right. And last, but not least, when it comes to like the structure, y'all really out here thinking y'all can run it up without having your personal credit together. I don't know who started that lie. But I'm here to tell you, it's only so much you can get with using no social security number at all, right? They want to see how are you doing on the personal side. All right. Are you doing okay over there? Can they trust you on the business side? Until your business is hitting a certain limit, half a meal, they are going to ask you to PG it. All right. Personally guarantee it. No, that does not mean that it's going to show up on your personal side, but what it does mean is that they want to look at it, whether it's a soft pull or a hard pull, just to see what you got going on the personal side, and they'll set the limit for you on the business side. But you need to get that together. Don't think you about to step to American Express and get a whole business credit card and you got a 300 credit score. It ain't happening. I'm sorry, on the personal side. It ain't happening. Sorry to bust your bubble. Don't think you about to pull up the chase with the foolery. Okay? You take the time, cleanse your freaking personal credit so you can really go out here and get the funding you need, the working capital you need for your business. All right? Like I said, tonight I'm not sugarcoating. I'm just telling y'all what it is and why I'm seeing a lot of people get denied out here. I went through a whole, like, a lot of different people's account. I'm like, okay, what was getting them denied? Okay, this happened to multiple people. That's why I came on here and I wanted to do this for y'all. All right. Of course, if you need help with your structure, guys, I have a free business funding checklist. Go and get the free business funding checklist. It tells you everything you need to have in play to ensure that your business has the highest chance of getting approved for credit and funding out here, right? If the checklist don't work, there are videos that you can get. It says as an ad, do you want to add the videos? If you need someone on there, and that is me, telling you where to go, how to do it, everything else to form your LLC correctly or your corporation, make sure it's structured correctly, you can do that. Go grab that free business funding checklist. All right. Um, and I will, if you have any questions or anything, place them on there. I'll come back to them. Okay. I just want to make sure that y'all are getting this information. Also, another thing that I'm seeing, guys, is y'all are taking advice from just anybody. Let me say it again. Y'all are taking advice from just anybody. Anybody can go on YouTube and regurgitate what was being said to them, right? Here's the difference. Just because they're giving you that information, if they haven't done it themselves, how are they going to help you or tell you when you have a question or make sure it's based on your industry? How are they going to help you with that? They can't. Quit taking advice from just anybody. Make sure they are credible. Make sure they got receipts after receipts after receipts. You know what I'm saying? Ask them some questions. And this, even when it comes to me, ask questions. All right? Quit just getting here information from anybody or getting hearsay and then like, oh, I ain't gonna go to the, why you not? Oh, because they said, oh, how you know? When they said it didn't work for them, what was the reason? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's be honest, let's be real. All right. You wonder why you stuck, but that's because you're making moves off of seeing people's lifestyles versus making sure that they actually know what they talking about. So that's on you. All right. Another reason that I'm seeing a lot of y'all get denied is because you are writing everything off when it comes to tax time. Your business does not show that it's been profitable. Your business has, like, you've been doing business for more than 3, 4, 5 years, and you still not even making a profit because y'all out here letting anybody do y'all taxes and they writing everything off. So yes, it's great when it comes to taxes because you ain't owing not a dime woo woo. But on at the flip side, now your business is not showing that it's profitable. And so these people like, why am I going to give you this line of credit? Why am I going to give you this high credit limit or whatever? And you've been in business 6 7 years and you still making what you did when you first started. What's going on? All right. So make sure whoever you have doing your taxes, and that ain't my lane, I'm gonna let you know. I'm a credit, okay? Finance, strategies, that's me, not taxes. But when it comes to that person, make sure they are helping you and not hurting you in the long run. All right. um, Trying to make sure I go back and answer any questions that y'all have real quick. When you do an anonymous LLC through a registered agent, when filing for DUNS number, do you list the registered agent info and refrain from using your own? On Okay, let me say this, guys. Honestly, you don't really have to even go to Dun and Bradstreet and create you a DUNS number. That did you know when you start building business credit, once you have one account that is going to report to Dun and Bradstreet, it automatically like creates you a DUNS number. That's why some people have been in business years, didn't even know they had a DUNS number. And then they go and look it up later and they're like, oh, I don't remember creating this. You didn't. It's because you had some type of account that started reporting that was going to report to Dun and Bradstreet, and they picked up the information and created you a DUNS number. FYI. But for those of you that are filing and getting your DUNS number, you want to put exactly the same information that you put on there when you created your business. So it should have asked you for where's your business located. That's going to be your virtual office. If your virtual office location is not who is your registered agent, that's completely different. Okay. Hope that answered your question. Do, do, do. Question here. Please, Kyra, why would they need to know household income if you're just the manager of a business and your personal doesn't affect your the business? I did explain that, so I think you have put that question early. Because like I said, unless you are making money in your business, if you just started, they're gonna ask for your personal information as well. All right. It does just because they're not going to be reporting to the personal side, they still want to see what's going on the personal side. That's the misinformation that's out there. People are thinking that, oh, I don't need my personal at all. It's just going to be on the business side. Are you making half a meal? Are you making a meal? If not, they're asking you to PG, meaning if your business goes under, if you decide to close them doors, you are now going to be responsible for that. So before, where the business was responsible, once it closed them doors, okay, let's go after whoever the manager, the president, woo, woo, woo. All right. So that's why they're asking you to PG. And the reason being is because a lot of people were getting all this credit, getting all this funding, going to file bankruptcy, and like, oh, wipe my hands clean. Y'all, they got privy to that. So beware. Um, where can you get this free business funding checklist? It is actually on, if you're on Facebook, it's been posted. IG, all you have to do is click the link that's in the bio. And if you scroll down, it'll show on their free business funding checklist. I will actually also see if I can share this real quick. And it ain't gonna let me. Any other questions so far? Are y'all ready to continue? Continue. All right. Now, for the next biggest thing, that the reason that y'all are getting denied in here is y'all do not listen. Y'all don't. Let me say this. Y'all do not listen. I love y'all, but y'all do not listen. What I mean by that is I really go on here. If this is your first time, go look at some of the previous lives. If they're still up, go check out the YouTube channel. When I am giving y'all plays and stuff, I literally give y'all step by step of what you need to do before you even apply, what you need to do when you apply, and what you need to do after you have gotten approved for it, so you can get a higher limit, no matter what the limit that you got when you first, got the account, the credit card, the line of credit, the loan, whatever, right? Y'all do not listen. Y'all do bare minimum and expect to be where somebody that did every step that I said to do, y'all expect to be in that same place. It don't work like that. If I tell you to go walk into a bank, if I tell you what to say, if I tell you what you need to bring with you, what you need to tell them, that's what needs to be done. All right? Nothing less, nothing more. All right? Here's the thing. And I just want to say this because I'm so sick and tired of people coming to me and like, oh, I wanted to get lines of credit. I didn't want to get credit cards. Well, listen here, player. You have to build a relationship with that bank. What I mean by that, date them. Okay? Just like if it was like you just meeting somebody, don't you want to get to know them? Well, the banks want to get to know you. All right. So when you go in there, yes, you can probably apply for a credit card at the same time if your personal credit profile is together, right? Get the credit card, right? You're going to be using that credit card. You're going to also be using your checking account. You're going to be putting money in that checking account. Let some money sit in there. Then in 31 days, you're going to ask for a line of credit. Normally, they'll either give you based on how much been going through your bank account, your business bank account, right? Or what's sitting in there, they'll give you that credit limit. That is how you get a line of credit. You do not get one right off top with every bank or credit union. Some will do it, but majority of them, they want to see what you're doing for 31 days. And then get the line of credit. And for those of you that don't know what a line of credit is, that is basically like a credit card without the card, basically. All right. So they give you a credit limit, and you're able to use however much from it. And what they'll do is transfer that amount into your actual business checking account, right? And then you can use it as like you would cash. All right. And you only pay interest on the amount that you use. And then once you pay it all off, the entire limit that you have, you're able to use again and again. Same thing like with the credit card, like I said, but it's just without the card. All right. And I had to come on here and I'm saying that because people feel like they just gonna get a line of credit off top, and it doesn't work like that. So in order for me to come on here and keep it transparent with all of you, I'm making sure y'all understand that. The first step you're gonna do, the easiest thing you're gonna do is get the credit card. Then you'll get the line of credit. All right. That's how it works. Sorry for that. I just had to put that out there. Will a NF pledge loan still help to boost internal score? What are you getting? If you already have a loan, why are you getting another loan? Just to build whatever. Once you have a loan, you have a loan. You have a student loan, whatever, you have a loan already reporting. It's not going to do anything else unless you don't have a loan that you've had that's in good standing. All right. So if you had a student loan before, you got a mortgage, you got a personal loan that you didn't have before, and it's in good standing, there's no reason to go get another loan unless you're just doing something with that bank, I guess. Now, if you're trying to like build your relationship up with the bank, that's a good thing to do to get a higher loan later. But that's about it. Any questions from me, guys? Thank you, baby, for putting the checklist on there. Thank you, thank you. Any other questions? Like I said, I want to see y'all winning out here, but y'all got to make sure that y'all are doing y'all part. Okay? I can only do so much. I can tell you what to do. Hey, and that's what it is. Also, I have 2 spots left for one-on-ones. That's all I can take. That's my max. I'll be tapped out because I usually take 10. I have 2 spots available. So if you know that is you, or you want to see if you are one of those that can get into the one-on-one services when it comes to business credit and things of that nature, you can use the link in the bio, schedule a laser session, and let's see if Credit Cleanse is right for you. What we do on one-on-one is I actually help y'all build up your business credit profile. I help you strategically build up your company as well. If you haven't anything on there that I feel you're missing a stream of income, I will let you know so we can work together to get that, so you'll have another stream of income coming in. And of course, we're going to run it up, like I said, on the business credit side, because if you didn't know, 8 out of 10 black owned businesses shut down in the first 18 months, and it's due to not having any working capital, right? So yes, we're the fastest growing, but we also the fastest shutting our doors. So if you haven't already, please make sure you are doing everything right now to start building up your business credit. All right. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Curtis, at least you can admit it. All right. One of the things I do want to say real quick, guys, stop trying to do everything on your own. That is where y'all are messing up. Get with somebody that has been doing it. I don't care. Like I said, it doesn't have to be me, but whoever it is, you need to make sure that they know what they're doing and they can strategize with y'all. I be seeing y'all sending me these approvals like, oh, I got approved for this card, or I got approved for this. And I'm happy for y'all because you listen to that. But guess what? If you would have had a coach or a mentor, you would have got approved for that, and that person would have told you either backdoor it and go for something else so you wouldn't get another hard hit, because they understand that that bank, you can get like 3 products or 3, you know what I'm saying, credit cards, things of that nature with that one hard hit at that same time. Or they would have told you, yes, I wanted you to get approved for that card, but now I want you to call them up and upgrade it to this card. All right. That way, when you go back and apply again, you're going to apply for the card. You got that high limit approval. So you'll get another high limit approval. And then also upgrade that card to something more prestigious. That's the type of stuff that coaching, a mentor comes into play. Somebody that does this on the daily. Quit trying to do everything by yourself. All right. Get you a coach, get you a mentor, invest into yourself. All right. That's why some of you, it's taking y'all years and years to get where y'all need to be, because you want to do everything on yourself, or you want to stick with the free 99 stuff. And that's why you're missing out. I'm just going to say it. Stop being cheap. Stop doing all of that. Get you a mentor and level the freak up. All right. Any questions for me before I get up off of here? Um, any questions at all? Like I said, guys, I am one. I do not sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna tell you, it's okay. Let's just go here. You know what? No, I need y'all to understand. There's no more. We don't. Nobody on here should be focused and be like, okay, I just want to make paycheck to paycheck. I just want to get here. I'm comfortable. Whatever. No, get uncomfortable for a little bit. Get the things that you need to get in order so you can truly get out here and get to winning. All right. Having business credit, having funding available to you allows you to grow and scale your business way easier than it is just by you saying, okay, I can only do this right now because this is all the extra funds I have. As long as you got a plan in place, right? Then that's where credit and getting funding helps you. All right. So you can grow faster, grow with ease, build a team, really get out here and get to winning. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see. And I'm just making sure. No, I do not. Not at this time. I don't know if I will because it's only 2 slots left for my one-on-one. So I don't know if I am going to do a Black Friday. I don't know. You're welcome. Like I said, I really just want to see y'all winning. So I don't want to end this without telling y'all what y'all kind of need to make sure y'all have in place. And then I'm going to get off of here and we can go into more details tomorrow. Okay. But for the most part, after you form your LLC, and you need to make sure like you're not listing your home address on there. By you listing your home address, sometimes these lenders, they either deny you off top or they give you a lower limit than they would with somebody that it actually shows a commercial property, right? That's on there. So make sure you have your LLC together and you have everything from the free business funding checklist. Go grab it so you'll know what I'm talking about. Have that in place. As soon as you get your LLC and it comes back, or your corporation, if you're building a corporation, let me say that, you want to make sure you get your EIN, right? And you also want to make sure that you go and get your business bank account. Too many of y'all are getting denied because you do not have an actual business bank account. So yes, y'all know on here on social media, they're telling you you can get funding without using your personal credit, right? That is very true. What they forget to tell y'all is that you need an actual business bank account that has banking activity. All right. So what I mean by that is not a personal bank account that you're using for business. It has to be an actual business bank account. All right. Next, when I say banking activity, I mean, what is the money that's running through that business bank account? Guess what, guys? A lot of them do not consider Cash App. So if you have money that goes into that business bank account and it's coming from Cash App, they don't look at it. A lot of them don't look at Venmo and Zelle, right? So you need to make sure that you actually have a payment processor. A payment processor is going to be like a Square, a Stripe, a PayPal account. And then from there, you make sure all that money hits your actual business bank account. That is how you get funding for some funding places like Divvy, Capital on Tap, some of those that you can actually use what you got flowing through your business bank account for the past 3 to 6 months, and they'll give you a credit card with a credit limit based on that. Okay. but that's how you get it. Cash App ain't gonna get you nowhere. Just being real. So I'm gonna stop there. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll build that business up. Make sure y'all got your stuff together. I'm also gonna touch on personal credit as well this week. Because yeah, it's time. 2024 is going to be your best year yet. All right. You made your mistakes, did your trials, your tribulations in 2023, 2024. We just going straight up. All right. I want to see y'all hit 6 and 7 figures. Again, I am your girl, Kyra, the CEO of Credit Cleanse. If you need a one-on-one with me, schedule a laser session. If anything, make sure y'all get that free business funding checklist and get out here and let's get to winning. All right. Y'all know how I got to get us out of here.
Credit Cleanse. Change your life and build your credit up. Credit Cleanse. Time to live your life the way that you really want. Credit Cleanse. There ain't nothing you can't do. Make it happen. We got a passion on seeing all your dreams come true. Hey, people said that she wouldn't. On a business, nah, she couldn't. Entrepreneur, doing it all. And still a mother, she really a boss. Thankful to God, they cannot stop the blessings. She really knows what her worth is. Building up generational wealth. Breaking all generational curses.
Hey. All right. Good night, guys. I love you. Later. Good night.